So I'm on a walk this morning, set off at 8:45, so well 8:45, and I'm going to aim to get back for 9:45. Yeah. I was thinking to myself, oh, I might do a canal walk through Elland and then Saltire or such. So I have the field to myself. It's really sunny. Can't see. So I have to keep like one eye open, one eye shut. I was going to do the canal. Actually it's rained quite a lot. And the field is pretty wet. Yeah, I could still do canal. This park is very wet through. I might just cut through and then go to the canal still. Yeah, I can still do that. Yeah, this field is wet through. My feet aren't wet though, but the ground is soaking. So alternatively, I could actually cut through the park, cut through the other little park, and then go to Elland, go to the canal, back on the canal, back to Westphale. I'm pretty sure my dad will want to go on his bike this afternoon. I would have thought. It's nice weather. And plus as well, I don't really, well, feel up to it really. I mean, could do, maybe. I mean, realistically, I'm going to walk the dogs now for like an hour, get back home, and then probably about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, probably take them out again, maybe with my dad, I don't know. And then got a vet's appointment at 4 o'clock. So I would like to walk, because one of them's got to go to the vets, one doesn't. I'd like to walk the other one along the canal to Big House, which I think would be quite nice. One thing I've decided to get is get a drink. Whew. Do you know, at work we have to hand out like drinks and McFlurries and such into bags, into paper bags. Thing is though, I think we're gonna run out. I really, really do. Because you would think with the coronavirus, our company as a whole, and I'm not just saying Saltire, the whole, and to be fair, when you say the whole of the UK and Ireland, that's like a lot of stores. But we're running out of bags. We were already running out of bags anyway, as I was finishing at 3. And then there was the rest of the whole day as well. And there's all of today as well, that I'm not working. And I'm not working till 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. So how many bags are going to be left? Unless they get a delivery of bags this weekend or tomorrow. Or, well, the weekend or today. Who knows? But when you think about it, it's intriguing to know. You know, as a result of the lockdown, which is going to happen fully eventually, it's a little bit more in play today because all the schools are going to shut today. And I mean all of them. UK and Ireland are going to shut. Actually, Ireland shut before us. All the schools in Ireland shut before us. Anyway, England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, they're all going to shut today. All of them. Actually, I think some schools in Ireland, in Scotland, are shut. Anyway, some here anyway. So it means keeping self-isolated, and still go out, because the one thing that was recommended to do was go walking, go exercising, go riding a bike, but to not go to large groups of places, people. One moment. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so it's been advised, oh no, don't go in large groups of people and such. Yeah, this family in America did a big family gathering, and then they all get tested for coronavirus and 3 die. I'm sorry, but if you're told no large groups of people, what are people gonna do? The fucking opposite. I'll tell you what's surprising. Last week, I hit my overall personal record for minutes in a week on my watch, which was 1604. Which is a lot. My record before that was 1598. And then when I beat my record, I was like, this is a record I'm not going to beat in a hurry. Well, last time I was looked, I was at like over 1,000 minutes. So if I aim, on average, for like 200 minutes a day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can potentially, well, beat my target again. Because here's why. Walk now, then walk again with my dad potentially, and then when he goes to the vets, I think he's going to go to the vets anyway, I can then walk my dog, or one of them anyway, as far to Big House as possible, get a lift back, and then that be it. But then Saturday, same thing, I can walk the dogs in the morning, walk them in the afternoon, then I can walk to work, and then keep my watch on at work. And who knows, maybe go for a walk on my break, I don't know. And then Sunday I'm off anyway. Bloody hell, it's a bee. And then Sunday I'm off anyway. So I actually wonder who's doing the open this morning. Not that it's going to take much effort anyway, because DA is bloody closed off anyway. But yeah, the person that normally does it only does like 1 day a week. But because of their age, they're over 70. And I know because the person that's over their age. So, interesting to see who's going to be doing it today. Not that it affects me. Bloody hell, that's got to be nose, that drink. Doesn't affect me because I'm not in. Yeah, let's go straight forward. Different for a change with the dogs. See, I'm going to aim to get back for like 10 o'clock. 47 minutes, 2.7 miles of walking. I mean, there's still cars coming along, but it's quiet. Hang on. Them 3 cyclists that I just saw, I'm pretty sure are over 70. Pretty sure. However, they're out riding the bikes. So I'm not going to comment at all because they're actually doing good for their health. But then again, it's saying over 70 people should self-isolate because they could potentially spread something or catch it themselves. So in fairness, they're on bikes and they're riding. So is that a good or a bad thing? It's good they're getting out. But is it a bad thing that they might contract the virus, potentially spread it? Who knows? So I'm nearly at an hour's walking, really, and I've done like 3.2, 3.3 miles. So I'm going to aim, it's like 9:40 now. I'm going to aim to get back for 10. So then I will have probably done about 4 miles of walking this morning. And I woke up this morning thinking, you know, I'm just going to do complete jack. And, well, how'd that end up for me? You know, with this full-on lockdown, it's going to bring people that don't normally exercise anyway to go outside. Well, the people that are not self-isolated can do that anyway. And I found out at work yesterday there's actually a few people at work that I work with or have worked with that are self-isolating as of right now. So this weekend's going to be interesting though, because the thing is, a lot of people who should be self-isolating are not going to do because they are a little bit on that incorrect side, thinking, do you know what, we're better than this, we don't need the government to tell us what to do. And normally I would be like saying like, oh, we shouldn't do what the government's saying, but this is an important thing. People are dying because of this virus. What I'm going to say now about the virus didn't come from me, but it came from a customer from like Wednesday, which was you know, this coronavirus I think has been created to kill off the people that are not a good part of society and who just don't want to help out. Again, not my words, this customer's words. And then I thought about it with large gatherings of people, which you're more likely to contract it, or if you have it yourself and don't realise it, you're more likely to give it to someone else. And I heard about potentially cutting I think, what was it, bus journeys to work, train journeys and such, which I think is a good thing, I really do. And there's also about pubs and nightclubs and places, bars, shutting them down, which again I think is a really good idea. But a lot of people go to those places, so it's time for them to get out of that routine and stop going to those places because they're going to contract it or give it to somebody else. And people are like, oh, we've been going to that pub like since God knows how long as well. Times change, you got to do what you got to do. And some people will not change or won't listen to the government. So people will ignore that idea of going to these places. People are going to ignore them and then they'll get shut. Yeah, and then that'll spoil it for everyone. And actually, to be fair, you should really shut the nightclubs and pubs anyway. But then, my theory is, actually no, my dad said he reckons that if all these places shut, then all the alcohol that you can buy in supermarkets, corner shops and such, people who can't go to the pubs or the nightclubs to get fucking wasted, or just to have your own pint every now and then, are going to just get what's on the shelves. And then that'll be the next thing to go off the shelves. So my dad said it's a good idea maybe just to get like 5 or 6 and put them in the garage before this shit hits the fan again. And people, the thing is with alcohol, people will drink anything. My dad said even if it was like a bottle of port, somebody would just pick it up and grab that and have it. I'm seeing someone play with I'm seeing 2 kids and a dad play with a dog on the viaduct now that I'm entering with a ball. And I said about common sense. Prime example. Well, it's 10 to 10. I've actually just hit 4 miles. Not going in for 10k today, really. Not bothered. You can go out walking, but exercise wise, does it matter? Not really. there's plenty of times where you think you can do one, and I think today I could do one, but it's just don't feel up to it really. So it's like 5Ks was where it's at really. So yeah, at least with this walk, the dogs are gonna not need drying. I can just take them in the house and that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be nice. At least the washing's gonna get dried in this weather. It's nice. I need to still put some more out. There's not a lot though, but I need to still put some out though. That was done from yesterday. It's only going to take about 5 minutes. Whew. And if I can, I'll sit down to my laptop and look at some more videos. Because the last time I looked, my gigabyte storage space for being free was 645. So it's nearly at 648 like it was before, where I put everything from my phone and my computer. And then I need to import them videos obviously to my hard drive, and then it should actually get to 648. Well, I'm 5 minutes off home. It's just ticked over 4.1 miles. Done pretty well this morning. Yeah. At first I was like, oh, I regret putting a thicker t-shirt on underneath this. But to be fair, this morning it was quite chilly. And it was cold. So it's warmed up a little bit now, and I've warmed up a little bit because I've been out walking with these two. And I'm in a thick black jumper as well. So that contributes to the heat.